starting lineup for your Staunton Braves. Leading off, it's the center fielder from Elk Creek, Virginia, and the Wolfpack of NC State, number 18, Andrew Schaffner. Batting second, the second baseman from Glen Mills, Pennsylvania, and St. Joseph's, number 34, Tim Dickinson. Batting third, it's the first baseman from Ocala, Florida, and the Florida Southern, number 47, Wyatt Campbell. In the cleanup spot, it's the DH from Staunton, Virginia, and Fairmont State, number 35, Noah Canterbury. Batting fifth, it's the shortstop from Fort Myers, Florida, and the University of New Orleans, number 31, Jake Daltrey. Batting sixth, it's the right fielder from Dauphin, Pennsylvania, and Georgia Southern, number 41, A.J. Winrich. Batting seventh, it's the third baseman from VMI and Richmond, Virginia, number 19, Bradley Gardner. Batting eighth and doing the catching from Newark, Delaware, and Delaware, number 36, Brett Walmsley. And the batting ninth, it's the left fielder from the Dukes of JMU and the Queen City of Charlotte, number 42, Ike Schmidtley. The starting pitcher for the Braves from Fredericksburg, Virginia, and representing the Dukes of James Madison, number 38, Zach Horn. The head coach for the Braves is Brady Bogart. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor the United States of America with the playing of the Star Spangled Banner.
So as the national anthem concludes and the warm-ups begin to start here in the top half of the first, we'll take you guys on a trip around the diamond after tonight's ceremonial first pitch.
Yesterday was Joyce's 73rd birthday, and she is currently celebrating her 52nd season working with the Staunton Braves organization. Joyce, fire it home. But a round of applause for Joyce Dole and a happy belated birthday.
So throwing out the first pitch tonight is Miss Joyce, who works the concessions here at John Moxley Stadium. Yesterday was her birthday. Unfortunately, the Braves did have an away game, but we're back here and we're celebrating it now. We're also celebrating her 52nd year with the Staunton Braves. So thank you to Miss Joyce for all you do for the Staunton Braves organization and all you do for the Staunton Braves fans. So that'll bring us on our trip around the diamond for the Braves. Starting on the bump with the pill is left-handed pitcher Zach Horn. Doing the catching is Brett Walmsley. Over at first base, Wyatt Campbell. At second base, Tim Dickinson. At third, Brad Gardner. At short, Jake Daltrey. And out left field, Ike Schmidtley. In center, Andrew Schaffner. And over in right, A.J. Winrich. So now I'd like to introduce you guys to the Covington Lumberjacks lineup now, leading things off for the Lumberjacks is first baseman number 10, Thomas Marsala. Batting second in left field is Spencer Williams. Batting third, DHing, is Gregory Mello. Batting fourth out in right field, Chanar Brown. Batting fifth at second base, Jose Alfonso. Batting sixth out in center, Caleb Henry. Batting seventh behind the dish, Fabian Amaro. Batting eighth at short, Quentin Jenkins. And batting ninth at third base, Daniel Castillo. Zach Horn, again, the starting pitcher tonight for the Braves out of James Madison University.
The first baseman, Thomas Marsala, number 10.
He's appeared in 6 games so far with the Braves, started in 3 of them. 15 innings pitched, 21 strikeouts, and only 7 walks as he gets ready to face Thomas Marsala to start off this Friday night. First pitch to Marsala is a off-speed pitch taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is tipped right at the plate for strike 1. Lumberjacks wearing their navy blue jerseys with baby blue pants tonight. And, of course, the Staunton Braves in their all whites with the blue sleeves. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses outside. His count runs 2 balls, 1 strike. The windup and the 2-1 to Marsala is a fastball off the plate again. As the count will run to 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch from Horn is grounded to the right side, but foul. Out of reach of the first baseman, Wyatt Campbell. Couple of Braves making their John Moxie debuts today. Wyatt Campbell over at first base making his home debut as that ball is lined off the leaping glove of Jake Dowd-Truey. And Thomas Marsala is on with a single. So Wyatt Campbell making his John Moxie debut tonight, as well as Andrew Schaffner out in center field for the Braves making his home debut as well. Both joined us here in Staunton in the middle of the season, only a couple of days ago. Spencer Williams will step up to the dish. First pitch to him is a breaking ball in there for strike 1. Runner on first, nobody out here in the top of the first inning. Zach Horn will look at Marsala over at first. The pitch is swung at and hit high and deep to right center field. A.J. Wenrich chasing it back, and it's up in the trees. A 2-run shot off the bat of Spencer Williams puts the Lumberjacks up early. So after the 2-run shot off the bat of Spencer Williams, Gregory Mello, the DH, will step up to the dish for the Lumberjacks. Still nobody out here for the Braves. The first pitch to Mello is grounded to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1 delivery from Zach Horn is waved at and missed by Mello for strike 2. A good changeup there from Zach Horn as the count runs 0-2. The pitch is in the dirt outside for ball 1. Trying to get Mello to chase a little bit out of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the Lumberjacks DH. The pitch is low, so we'll do it with an even count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch is waved at and missed for strike 3. And Brett Walmsley held on to it, so he'll throw it around the diamond as the Braves get their first out of the inning.
The right fielder, Shanar Brown.
So, right fielder Shanar Brown will step into the right-handed batter's box now for the Lumberjacks. The first pitch to Shanar misses inside for ball 1. The 1-0 is grounded to shortstop Jake Dowtruey. He'll make the play over to first in time for out number 2.
The second baseman, Jose Alfonso.
So that'll bring up second baseman Jose Alfonso to the plate now for the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks lead this one 2-1 after the 2-run shot off the bat of Spencer Williams. As the first pitch to Alfonso is in there for strike 1. The 0-1 is an off-speed pitch that misses up, as that'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. That ball grounded to the right side, fielded by first baseman Wyatt Campbell, and he'll take it to the bag himself for out number 3. But not before the Lumberjacks get 2 off the bat of a 2-run shot off of Spencer Williams. We head into the home half of the first. Lumberjacks lead it 2-0. So as things get ready to get started here in the home half of the first, I'll take you on a trip around the diamond and introduce you to the Covington Lumberjacks defense tonight. On the mound for Covington is Michael Fortes. Behind the plate is Fabian Amaro. Over at first, Thomas Marsala. At second base, Jose Alfonso. At third, Daniel Castillo. At shortstop, Quentin Jenkins. And out left field, Spencer Williams. In center, Caleb Henry. And all the way out and right is Shanar Brown. That is the defense tonight for the Covington Lumberjacks. Now here's a lineup for your Staunton Braves. Leading things off in center, Andrew Schaffner. Batting second at second base is Tim Dickinson. Batting third over at first base, Wyatt Campbell. Batting cleanup and DHing tonight, Noah Canterbury. Batting fifth at shortstop, Jake Dowtruey. Batting sixth out and right, A.J. Wenrich. Batting seventh over at third base, Brad Gardner. And batting eighth, doing the catching, Brett Walmsley. And batting ninth out in left field for the Braves is Ike Schmidley. So Michael Fortes doing the pitching tonight for Covington. He's appeared in 3 games so far this summer. He's out of the University of Dayton from Weston, Florida is his hometown. And he's appeared in 3 games, 12 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts. He's got a 3.75 ERA. So he's started off the season doing pretty well with the Lumberjacks. As Andrew Schaffner will make his first John Moxie at-bat against Michael Fortes. Andrew Schaffner out of NC State University actually was with the team down in Omaha earlier this month in June. The first pitch to Schaffner is a fastball, misses outside for ball 1. Appeared in a game down in Omaha. He pinch ran in one of the games. It was funny, I was sitting on the couch at the house down here in Staunton, the 1-0. Another fastball misses outside. And I'm sitting next to pitching coach Mark De Giuseppe, and I'm not really paying attention, and all of a sudden he goes, "Oh my gosh, there's our guy." And there's Andrew Schaffner trying out to second base to pinch run for NC State in a big elimination game. The 2-0 pitch misses low and in for ball 3. So that was a pretty cool moment, getting to see him do his thing a little bit on TV and then having him down here at John Moxey for the rest of the summer. The 3-0. Fastball catches a low outside corner for strike 1. The 3-1 is lofted out to left field. On and camped under is Spencer Williams. He'll make the grab for out number 1. So that'll bring up second baseman Tim Dickinson for the Braves.
St. Joseph's, Tim Dickinson, number 34.
1 out and nobody on for the Braves second baseman. The first pitch to Dickinson is grounded to first baseman Thomas Marsala. He'll take it to the bag himself for out number 2. A close play down at first. Tim Dickinson really hustled down the line. Did a head-first slide into first base, but couldn't get there in time.
Brings up the first baseman from Ocala, Florida, number 47, Wyatt Campbell.
So that'll bring up first baseman Wyatt Campbell, who's also making his John Moxey debut out of Florida Southern College. He's appeared in 2 games, both in Charlottesville against the Tom Sox. The first pitch to Campbell is lined into center field for a base hit. So Wyatt Campbell on with a 2-out base knock, and that'll bring up designated hitter number 35, Noah Canterbury.
Brings up the DH from Fairmont State, Noah Canterbury, number 35.
Noah Canterbury. He's got 76 at-bats so far with the Braves this summer. He's batting .237 with 12 RBIs and 18 hits. First pitch is a fastball outside for ball 1. Fortes comes set. The 1-0. Taken on the low outside corner for strike 1. As the count runs 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery is grounded to the left side, fielded by third baseman Diego Castillo. Makes a throw over to second. And a nice play by Jose Alfonso to catch the ball on the run and just fall on the second base bag for out number 3. So 1 hit, no walks, no errors, and 1 runner left on base for the Braves as we go into the top of the second. Lumberjacks lead it here 2-0. So as we get ready to get things started here in the top of the second inning, leading things off for the Lumberjacks will be center fielder number 9, Caleb Henry. Zach Horn still on the mound here for the Braves. The first pitch to Henry will hit him on the front hip. So the leadoff batter is on after the hit by pitch, and that'll bring up catcher number 7, Fabian Amaro. So runner on first, nobody out for the Lumberjacks.
The catcher, Fabian Amaro, number 7.
Horn comes set. Takes a peek over at first. The pitch is an off-speed pitch. It misses up high for ball 1. Fabian Amaro again at the dish for the Lumberjacks. Horn comes set. The 1-0 is swung at and hit high into foul territory and out of reach of the first baseman, Wyatt Campbell, out of play. So 1-1 now the count to Fabian Amaro. Runner on first, still nobody out in the top of the second. He'll step over, and he's got Henry. And Henry is out in the rundown. So an excellent throw over from Zach Horn as he catches Caleb Henry trying to break a little bit too early. So Caleb Henry is picked off for the first out of the top of the second. So 1-1, still the count now to Fabian Amaro. As he steps back into the box now with 1 out and nobody on base. The 1-1 is popped foul up and over the press box for strike 2. Horn comes set, shakes off the first sign, nods to the second one. Here's the 1-2. Changeup misses just low, and that'll even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 is off the hands and out of play in foul territory. Nice grab by the fan down the first baseline in the bleachers. Nice little barehanded snag from the man in the black hat. As we'll do it again at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch from Horn is popped up over the press box yet again and over toward the wigwam, where you can get all your Staunton Braves merchandise. Anything from hats, jerseys, t-shirts, autographed baseballs, and more. If you want some Staunton Braves gear, make your way over to the wigwam next time you're here at John Moxie for a home game. The 2-2 is looked at. It misses inside for ball 3 as the count runs full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 delivery to Fabian Amaro, and he lines that one into left field. Mike Schmidley is on to make the grab for out number 2. So a loud out off the bat of Fabian Amaro will bring up shortstop number 3, Quentin Jenkins. First pitch to Jenkins misses inside for ball 1. The 1-0 is popped up foul. And again over toward the wigwam as the count runs even. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 is lined off to the right side, but foul as the count runs 1-2. The 1-2 misses low as the count runs now 2-2 to Quentin Jenkins. 2-2 count, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Lumberjacks lead it 2-0 as the 2-2 pitch misses inside and runs the count full at 3-2. The 3-2 is grounded to the left side and through the 6 hole and into left field for a 2-out base hit. So Quentin Jenkins is on with the single, and that'll bring up Diego Castillo, the third baseman tonight for the Lumberjacks.
The third baseman, Diego Castillo, number 5.
So Castillo will step into the left-handed batter's box here. He'll step in with 2 outs and a runner on first after the 2-out knock off the bat of Quentin Jenkins. His throw over is not in time. Zach Horn comes set. First pitch to Castillo is taken for strike 1. The 0-1 is waved at and missed for strike 2. A good changeup out of the left hand of Zach Horn as the count runs no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 misses up high as the count runs 1 ball, 2 strikes. Horn comes set. Takes a peek at Jenkins over at first. The 1-2, Jenkins goes. The throw down from Walmsley is in more than enough time for out number 3. So a cannon out of the right arm of Brett Walmsley cuts down Quentin Jenkins, trying to swipe second to end the top of the second inning as we go into the home half. Lumberjacks still lead it 2-0.
It's the shortstop from the University of New Orleans, Jake Dowtruey, number 31.
So leading things off for the Braves in the home half of the second is shortstop Jake Dowtruey. Michael Fortes still out on the bump for the Lumberjacks. The first pitch to Dowtruey is tipped foul right into the backstop for strike 1. The 0-1 to Daltrui is a breaking ball that misses outside as the count runs now 1-1. Big swing and a miss from Daltrui as the count runs now 1 ball and 2 strikes. A windup, and the pitch from Fortes is popped up foul over the press box, and we'll do it again at 1-2. A windup, and the 1-2 is an off-speed pitch, absolutely walloped down the left field line, and just foul. A 1-hop to the fence, only about a foot to the left of the left field line in foul territory. As Daltrui will have to come back to the box. We'll do it again with a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Fortes has got his pitch. The 1-2 is hit high into left field. Camped under it is Spencer Williams, and he'll make the grab for the first out. So stepping into the box now for the Braves is right fielder A.J. Wenrich. And he'll step in with nobody on and 1 out in the top of the second. First pitch to Wenrich misses low for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery from Fortes is hit high and deep to left field. That ball is crushed and off the left field wall. And they're going to award A.J. Wenrich a double as that ball hit the top half of the left field wall and fell into the well that's between the top and bottom parts of the wall. There's a bit of a gap between those two, about 1.5 feet wide. So the ball hit off the top part of the fence and fell down into that well out of play. So A.J. Wenrich is awarded the ground rule double as third baseman Brad Gardner will step into the box with 1 out and a runner on second base. Wenrich really got all of that ball, really squared that one up. First pitch to Gardner is an off-speed pitch, foul off into the screen. Runner on second, 1 out here for the Braves. Scoring opportunity. The 0-1 misses up and in as the count runs now 1-1 to Brad Gardner. Fortes still waiting to get his pitch. Will come set now. Take a peek back at Wenrich over at second. Take another peek. Here's the 1-1. Ball grounded hard, but foul off to the left side. As that'll bring the count now to 1 ball, 2 strikes. So runner on second, 1-2 count. Only 1 away here for Brad Gardner. The pitch is an off-speed pitch driven to left field, but foul into the Braves bullpen. So we'll do it again at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good crowd on hand here today, yet again, at John Moxley Stadium. The Braves faithful coming out in droves to come see them take on the Lumberjacks. The 1-2 is popped straight up. Catcher Fabian Amaro trying to make a play on it, but it is in the stands right in front of me for a foul ball. That ball really banged off the bleachers here right behind home plate. Hope everyone's all right. I can't really see too well down there, but it appears everyone's doing all right. So we'll do it again at 1-2 as Michael Fortes comes set. The pitch is lined right back up the middle over the glove of Fortes. Fielded by second baseman Jose Alfonso. And Brad Garner is out at first. And A.J. Wenrich will advance to third after the ground ball. So that'll bring up catcher number 36, Brett Walmsley. The big opportunity for the Braves to cut the Lumberjacks lead in half with a runner on third and 2 outs. The first pitch to Walmsley is taken up and in for ball 1. The 1-0 in the dirt, picked by catcher Fabian Amaro for ball 2. Good job by Amaro to keep that ball in front. As it looks like now the Covington Lumberjacks pitching coach will come out and have a conversation with pitcher Michael Fortes. I don't know what's going on here in the press box, but I'm hearing like it sounds like a mouse or something up here. I don't really know what's going on. But as we get ready to come back here, the 2-0 is a fastball at the knees of Walmsley for strike 1. There's something going on here tonight. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. So Fortes will come set. Here's the 2-1. That ball grounded to the right side, fielded by first baseman Thomas Marcello. He'll take it to the bag himself for out number 3. So 1 hit, no walks, 1 runner left on base for the Braves, and we'll head to the top of the 3rd. Covington leads it 2-0.
Back at Moxie Stadium, we move to the top of the third inning. The Jacks leading 2-0 over the Braves. Leading off will be the 9-hole hitter, Daniel Castillo. Zach Horn back on the mound for inning number 3. First pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Castillo was at the plate last inning when the runner was caught stealing, so he'll lead off the third. 0-1 to count. Lefty-lefty matchup. Just misses the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Castillo playing third base tonight for the Lumberjacks. Pitch way outside. 2-1 to count. The 2-1 count. Pitch at the knees. Called a strike. That'll even the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch, little blooper left field, going to be trouble. It's going to drop for a base hit. Schmidley cuts it off, gets it back in. He'll hold Castillo to a single.
Back to the top of the order for the Lumberjacks, number 10.
We'll go back to the top of the order. Thomas Marsala, the batter. He singled his first time up to lead off the game. Comes to the plate with the runner at first and nobody out. Horn works out the stretch. He's got a good move. He's already picked 1 runner off tonight. Curveball popped up. Shallow left field. Back on the grass goes Daltrui. Makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up the left fielder, Spencer Williams. Williams hit a 2-run homer back in the first inning. That's where we're at right now with the Jacks leading 2-0. Horn out of the stretch. Swing and a miss at the breaking ball. Oh, 1 to count to Marsala. To Williams. Short lead at first. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball. Misses up and away. The count even at a ball and a strike. Little kids down the third baseline. I'm not sure whether they're flocking to or running away from the mascots. Swing and a miss at the fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Look like Mickey Mouse, and I'm not sure who the big tall mascot is. Some dude with a big head. But 1-2 the count. Pitch misses away. 2-2 the count to Williams. Gregory Mello on deck for the Lumberjacks. Runner goes. Fly ball left field. Hit pretty well. Schmidley back. Makes the catch. And a call out at second. It's a runner. Touched second on his way there. Didn't touch it on the way back, I guess.
Here we go.
And that's a double play for the Braves, and that'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Covington 2, Staunton 0. And we're going to keep it right here. We'll do play-by-play of the mascot race. You've seen it everywhere. This one may be not quite as eventful. We got Mickey Mouse, and I don't know who that other dude is.
All right, here we go. On your mark, get set, go!
And they're off. And Mickey Mouse didn't get out of the blocks very well, but he's gaining. It's going to be a close race. Mickey Mouse is on the move. They're pulled even. It's going to be close. He ran out of gas.
Mickey Mouse is dying.
And Mickey Mouse spit.
We got Slugger the Braves, the winner.
Mickey Mouse spit the bit coming down the home stretch.
Round of applause. Slugger the Braves.
So the first ever mascot race at Moxie Stadium. Fans are probably hoping that might be the last mascot race they have to witness. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. The Jacks leading it by a score of 2-0. Back at Moxie Stadium, go to the bottom of the third inning. First pitch misses upstairs. Ike Schmidley from JMU, the batter. The count 1 ball, no strikes. Andrew Schaffner on deck. Pitch. Check swing foul. The count's 1-1 to Schmidley. Ball hit well to left. Left fielder back. Makes the catch on the run for the out.
Back to the top of the order for
Andrew Schaffner, the batter, one away.
Andrew Schaffner.
The bottom of the third inning for Schaffner. Had a big game last night at Charlottesville, 3 for 5 in his Valley League debut. Also was a starting pitcher. Pitched well, 2 2/3 innings. Gave up only 1 hit. Shows bunt, pulls the bat back, takes it for ball 1. Tim Dickinson on deck for the Braves. The 1-0 pitch. Misses high with the changeup. 2-0 the count. Schaffner flew out to the left his first time up. That pitch down and away. 3-0 the count to Schaffner. Fastball, called a strike at the letters. 3-1 the count to Schaffner. Popped up, foul territory. Looks like it'll get out of play in the first base bleachers. Count now full at 3-2. Payoff pitch due to Schaffner. Fouled straight back. He stays alive. Count remains full at 3-2. Braves will be off until Tuesday, a 3-day break. Monday night's a off day, and Saturday, Sunday, all-star festivities in the Valley League up at Purcellville. 3-2 the count to Schaffner. Fouled out of play again. The count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Tim Dickinson, the Braves' second baseman. Schaffner, another look at a 3-2 pitch. Grounded hard to second. Big hop. Should be an easy play. 2 away.
John Varner, I have your wallet. Come behind home plate. John Varner.
2 outs brings up Tim Dickinson.
Now batting is the second baseman from Glen Hills, Pennsylvania, Tim Dickinson.
Dickinson grounded out to first base. His first time up. Wyatt Campbell on deck. First pitch to Dickinson. Takes it for strike 1 at the knees. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch upstairs. The count evens at the ball and a strike. Pitch just misses inside. 2-1 to count to Dickinson. Pitch fouled out of play. Just a touch late on the fastball there. Fouls it into the crowd. Down the third baseline. The count now even. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Dickinson. Fastball's upstairs. Moves Dickinson off the plate. The count goes full at 3-2. Payoff pitch coming to the Braves second baseman. Ground ball, slow roller to second. Booted, stayed with it though and made the play for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Braves down in order in the bottom of the 3rd. We've played 3 complete. It's Covington 2, the Braves 0. Okay, we're back at Moxie Stadium. We're moving to the top of the 4th inning. Designated hitter Gregory Mello leads it off for the Lumberjacks. Zach Ward still on the mound for the Braves. Change up, swing and a miss, 0-1 to count. Mello struck out his first time up. Horn into the windup. Breaking ball, catches the outside corner. Horn now ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Fastball upstairs, Mello able to check the swing. 1-2 the count. Horn gets the sign, here's the 1-2 pitch. Change up, Mello able to lay off the pitch in the dirt, and the count goes even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That time he wasn't able to check the swing. First base umpire Fred Shaner rings him up on the check swing. 1 away. Mello not particularly pleased with that call.
The right fielder, Shanar Brown.
Shanar Brown now batting. Grounded out to short, his first time up. Horn, first pitch. Curveball stays outside. One ball, no strikes to count. Jose Alfonso on deck. Change-ups down low. It's 2-0 to Brown. Two-0 pitch fouled off. 2-1 now the count to Shanar Brown. That pitch just misses low. Count now 3-1. Ball's ripped down the left field line. That's going to be extra bases. Schmidley chases it to the wall. Brown eases into second with a stand-up double. Brings up the second baseman, Jose Alfonso. Alfonso grounded out to first to end the first inning. So Brown, the runner at second with good speed. Alfonso with good speed at the plate. Zach Horn out of the stretch. First pitch just misses outside. 1-0 the count. That was a good curveball. Across the outside edge. 1-1 to count now to Alfonso. Another good pitch there. Fastball on the outer third. Good location from the lefty. The count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. This Horn works ahead in the count. Tried to get that pitch in on the hands, and Alfonso fights it off. Count remains 1-2. Horn checks in for the sign. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled off again. Count still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Horn checks with Walmsley to get the sign. The 1-2 pitch. Again fouled off. Just got a piece of it at the plate. So Alfonso having a good at bat, fouling some pitches off, staying alive. The count still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shanar Brown out at second base with a double. Horn in the stretch, checks the runner at second. Runner goes. Ball's crushed to left field. Schmidley going back. It's off the wall. Brown had to backtrack. He must have missed third base, but he still was able to score. And Covington leads it 3-0 on the double by Jose Alfonso. So back-to-back doubles account for a run here in the top of the fourth inning for the Lumberjacks.
Brings up the center fielder in Tallahassee, Florida.
Caleb Henry now the batter.
Henry.
He was hit by a pitch the first time up, but got caught stealing. Good pitch on the outside corner for strike one to Caleb Henry. Covington on top 3-0 as we play in the top of the fourth inning. The 0-1 pitch due to Henry. Just missed low. 1-1 to count. Horn again checks the runner at second. Ball's hit pretty well center field. Going back. Still going back. And that's a two-run homer for Caleb Henry. Makes the score 5-0. So the Jacks open up a big lead here early. Still a lot of game left. They now lead 5-0. Walmsley goes out to talk to Horn. Tries to buy a little time for the bullpen to get loose. Someone now throwing for the Braves. We'll try to get that number. Hunter Jones warming up for the Braves, the right-hander. That ball there, I didn't think it was hit that well, but it just kept carrying to right center field. Gets into the trees for the two-run homer for Henry. Walmsley done talking with Horn. One out. Brings up Fabian Amaro. Amaro lined out his first time up. First pitch from Horn to Amaro. Off-speed pitch for strike one. Breaking balls up and away, 1-1 the count. Quentin Jenkins on deck for Covington. Pitch misses up and away, 2-1 to count. Check swing. Unable to check it, and the count's now 2-2. Slider down and in. Amaro couldn't lay off. And the 2-2 pitch hits him in the leg. So Amaro on first. Quentin Jenkins now the batter.
The shortstop from Alabama State, Quentin Jenkins.
Jenkins singled his first time up, but was picked off. Daniel Castillo on deck. The Jacks lead it. We're playing in the top of the fourth inning. Horn looking for a ground ball here. Double play ball will get you out of the inning. Pitch misses low. 1-0 the count. Throw to first, runner back easily. Pitch is upstairs, 2-0 the count. Pitch right down the middle for a strike. 2-1 to count now. Covington now with a lead. Let's see how aggressive they get on the bases. Ball ripped to left field into the bullpen. Foul. 2-2 the count. Horn in the stretch. He'll check the runner at first. Pretty good pitch right there. Didn't get the call. Missed inside to count full. 3-2. Good chance you'll see the runner in motion here. No, he's not going. Ball 4. 2 runners on now, 1 out. And I believe that's going to end the night for Zach Horn as head coach Brady Bogart heads to the mound. Now he makes the call to the bullpen, so we'll take a break. We'll be back in just a moment. Covington 5, the Braves 0.
So stepping into the box now for the Lumberjacks is Daniel Castillo. He'll step in with a runner on first and second with only 1 out here in the top of the 4th. On a pitch now for the Braves is Hunter Jones. The first pitch from him is a fastball up high for ball 1. Had to take a quick little break there for a little bit to take care of some business. Mr. Steve Cox took over the last half inning and change. As the count runs now, 2 balls, no strikes to Daniel Castillo. The 2-0 is fouled off over by the beer garden here at John Moxey, where you can show your ID, and when you're over 21, we'll give you a wristband and you can drink beer during the games here at John Moxey. Got to have a wristband though. Got to have that ID checked. 2-1 misses inside, and the count runs 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1 is a fastball grounded to the right side, fielded by first baseman Wyatt Campbell, and the throw goes into left field past the shortstop, Jake Dowd-Trilly, and a run will come across for the Lumberjacks. So it'll be first and third now for the Lumberjacks.
Back to the top of the order for
After the
Covington.
word from the official scorekeeper is E6. So we'll flip our lineup cards back to the top with leadoff hitter Thomas Marcella now stepping in. First and third and 1 out here for the Lumberjacks. And that ball is absolutely crushed to right center field. That'll get down and to the wall off the Miller Lite sign. One run will come across. The second one being waved around. The throw from Tim Dickinson at the plate is in plenty of time for out number 2. So an 8-4-2 put out for the Braves.
The left fielder, Spencer Williams.
So 1 run comes across, the other one cut down at the plate. And Thomas Marcella advancing to third on the throw. So there's a runner on third and 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Spencer Williams stepping in. Count runs 1-0. Count is now 2-0 after that fastball misses low. The 2-0 is popped up over the press box for strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike. So the left fielder tonight for the Lumberjacks, Spencer Williams. The pitch is in there for strike 2, and the count runs even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hunter Jones comes set. The 2-2 is chopped foul and over toward the Lumberjack and dugout. We'll do it again at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here for the Braves in the top of the 2nd. The pitch from Hunter Jones is an off-speed pitch. It misses outside, and the count is now full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Braves looking to get out of this inning. A big inning so far for the Lumberjacks. The 3-2 is lined in right field on and diving is A.J. Wenrich, but it gets past him and all the way to the wall. Spencer Williams will round second, head for third. The throw from center fielder Andrew Schaffner is in time, but up the line. So a heck of a throw from Andrew Schaffner in center field. Made that play a lot closer than it should have been at third base. But Spencer Williams slides in safely with a triple.
The DH, Gregory Mello.
So a good diving attempt from A.J. Wenrich, but that ball finds the grass and got past him and all the way to the wall and resulted in the 6th run of the inning for the Lumberjacks. Gregory Mello will now step in. The 1-0 is waved at and missed. A good slider from Hunter Jones. As the count runs, no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 is chopped back up the middle and past the diving attempt to Tim Dickinson into center field for a 2-out, 2-strike RBI single. So Lumberjacks extend their lead over the Braves now to 9-0 as Chanar Brown will step into the box. First pitch to Chanar Brown misses inside for ball 1. Runner on first, 2 outs here in the visiting half of the 4th inning. A big 7-run 4th inning here for the Lumberjacks. The 1-0 is in there at the knees. That'll even up to count 1 ball, 1 strike. Hunter Jones comes set. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch. It misses outside as the count runs to 2 balls, 1 strike. That ball chopped to shortstop Jake Dowtree. He'll flip it to Tim Dickinson at second base for the 4th out and 3rd out of the inning. But not before the Lumberjacks put together a huge 7-run top of the 4th. Braves looking to chip away at the lead. Lumberjacks lead it 9-0.
Covington.
So Wyatt Campbell will get things let off here for the Braves in the home half of the 4th. He's 1 for 1 so far with a single tonight. Michael Fortes still towing the rubber for the Lumberjacks. And Campbell's got to dance out of the way of that one as that pitch misses inside for ball 1. A 1-0, ground it to shortstop Quentin Jenkins. He'll make the play over to first for out number 1. As that'll bring up designated hitter Noah Canterbury.
Now batting for the Braves, the DH, Noah Canterbury.
So 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch to Canterbury is lined hard into right field. And Chandler Brown will play it on the hop. And Noah Canterbury's on with a 1-out single.
The shortstop, Jake Dowtruey.
So the 1-out single will bring up shortstop Jake Dowtruey. As he steps in, the runner on first and only 1 out. Fortes comes set. The first pitch to Dowtruey is a breaking ball that misses inside for ball 1. A 1-0. Another breaking ball misses up high. As the count runs 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 misses in the dirt for ball 3. And Dowtruey's got himself a 3-0 count. So Fortes will toe the rubber, get his sign, and come set. And here's the 3-0. Off-speed pitch in there at the knees for strike 1. And Dowtruey taking all the way on that pitch as the count runs 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1 in the dirt, snap throw over to first base from Fabian Amaro. It is not in time. As the count runs full now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2 pop foul behind the plate, and we'll do it again with a full count. Three-two count, 1 out, runner on first for Dowtruey. Here's the pitch, and that ball is lined right at shortstop. Quentin Jenkins, throw over to first, is in time for the double play. So it looks like assistant coach Carly Bogart does not agree with the call, and she wants the umpires to come together and have a conversation about it. And it looks like head coach Brady Bogart's going to come out and talk with the first base umpire. I don't think the call will be overturned. We go into the top of the 5th inning. The Lumberjacks lead it 9-0. So as we get things kicked off here in the top of the 5th inning, I'd like to thank tonight's pregame concert. The musical group Prime came out and did a pregame concert tonight, so huge thanks to them for coming out and giving the Braves faithful some live music before the game started. And also like to wish Mr. Joyce in the concession stand a very happy birthday. Again, her birthday was yesterday, but we're celebrating it here at John Moxley Stadium tonight. So if you see her anytime soon, if you've been in the stadium, you know who Miss Joyce is. Wish her a very happy birthday. The 1-0 pitch to Jose Alfonso is going to miss outside as the count runs 2 balls and no strikes. Top of the 5th, Lumberjacks lead it 9-0 off the back of a big 7-run 4th inning. The 2-0 from Hunter Jones catches the top inside part, and the count will run 2-1. Waved at and miss by Jose Alfonso. And that'll bring the count even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 is grounded to the left side. Backhanded by third baseman Brad Garner. Off his back foot over to first. And in the dirt over into the fence. Alfonso will stay at first base.
Still thinking about that one.
Awaiting the official ruling from the official scorekeeper, intern Colby.
The center fielder.
And the official ruling is a base hit. So Jose Alfonso is on with a leadoff single. As Caleb Henry will step up to the dish with a runner on first and nobody out. Hunter Jones comes set. First pitch is in the dirt and outside for ball 1. Hunter Jones comes set. The 1-0 is just a bit inside. His count will run 2 balls, no strikes. Alfonso getting a pretty big secondary off first base. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a snap throw from Walmsley at some point in this at-bat as the 2-0 pitch is fouled off into the screen for strike 1. The 2-1 is waved at and miss by Caleb Henry for strike 2. The 2-2 waved at and miss for strike 3. So Caleb Henry goes down swinging for the first out at the top of the 5th, and I'll bring up catcher Fabian Amaro with a runner on first and 1 away.
Fabian Amaro.
Throw down, runner goes, and the throw is into center field. So Alfonso will stay put at second after the third base coach was calling for him to come to 3. Alfonso got a bad jump, so he is on with a stolen bag. So 1-0 now the count to Fabian Amaro. That pitch looks like it got him on the hand. Home plate umpire. Home plate umpire put his hands up in the air and signaled foul ball, but Obviously, the reaction from Fabian Amaro is quite the opposite of a foul ball, as it certainly sounds like that one got off the hand of Fabian. The Braves athletic trainer going out to take a look at it, and the Covington Lumberjacks coaching crew coming out to have a conversation with their backstop tonight. I thought he called it foul. So the home plate umpire is saying that he called that pitch a foul ball instead of a hit by pitch. Fabian was making his way down the first baseline until he called him back and said, no, that's a foul ball. So Fabian will put his batting glove back on and go to pick up his bat, as it looks like the Lumberjacks coach is trying to calm him down, as Hunter Jones will take a couple pitches here to keep himself warm. Covington head coach trying to calm down his catcher before stepping back into the box. So after the foul ball, the count is 1 ball, 1 strike to Amaro. Runner on second and 1 out here for the Lumberjacks. A 1-1 from Hunter Jones is waved at and missed for strike 2. Jones comes set. A 1-2 is low, and that'll even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. That fastball is called strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts from Hunter Jones. First one swinging, this one looking. As there are now 2 outs in the top of the 5th. As shortstop Quentin Jenkins will step up to the plate with a runner on second and 2 down. First pitch to Jenkins is a breaking ball outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is grounded to the left side, fielded by third baseman Brad Gardner. He'll make the play over to first in time for out number 3. So 1 hit, no walks, 1 runner left on base as we head to the home half of the 5th inning. Lumberjacks lead the Braves 9-0. So Michael Fortez's night will come to a close for the Lumberjacks as Garrett Gardner will now toe the rubber for Covington here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. A.J. Wenrich will lead things off for the Braves. So Garrett Gardner out of Luna Community College. He's from Edgewood, New Mexico. So he's come a long way to join us here in the Valley League down in Covington. He's appeared in 4 games with the Lumberjacks, 13 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts, 10 walks, 8 hits, and a 7.61 ERA. Has not faced the Braves yet this year. This is only his 2nd appearance out of the bullpen for the Lumberjacks.
Leading things off for the Braves, the right fielder, A.J. Wenrich.
Wenrich will step into the box to lead off the home half of the 5th for the Braves. Braves are looking to chip away at this 9-0 lead, and the first pitch to Wenrich misses inside. Again, had to dance out of the way of that one for ball 1. Well, 1-0 catches the outside part of the plate, even up the count. 1-1. A.J. Wenrich, a junior out of Georgia Southern, as the count runs 2 balls, 1 strike. He's got 62 at-bats this summer with the Braves. He's batting .274 with 5 homers and 16 RBIs. The 2-1, make it 6 home runs. He absolutely crushed that ball.
A solo home run for A.J. Wenrich.
So leadoff solo shot off the bat of A.J. Wenrich. It's the Braves out of shutout territory as they chip away at that lead, now only down 9-1. So Brad Garner looking to keep things going here after a hot start. Garner squares around a bunt but pulls it back. The 1-0 is at the knees of Garner, and we'll leave it up the count, 1-1. I mean, that ball was absolutely demolished up there between the trees by the 355 sign in left center. And another hard hit line drive into left field, but this time right at the left fielder for the Lumberjacks, Spencer Williams. And that'll be the first out of the home half of the 5th. So
Brings up the catcher, number 36, Brett Walmsley.
So that'll bring up catcher Brett Walmsley. He backstop tonight for the Braves with nobody on and 1 out. He fouls off the first pitch he sees over toward the wigwam. The 0-1 misses, and we'll even up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 catches the outside part of the plate, and Garrett Darner is ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a broken bat, soft grounder to shortstop Quentin Jenkins. He'll make the play over to first. A nice pick from Thomas Marcello on the back end. Completes the second out of the bottom of the 5th. So the Braves got some firewood tonight, as Ike Schmidley will step into the box for the Braves. The first pitch to Schmidley is lined it right at left fielder Quentin Jenkins, who ranges to his right to make the grab for the third out of the inning, but not before the Braves get one back off the bat of a leadoff solo shot from A.J. Wenrich. Braves still down to the Covington Lumberjacks, 9-1. So getting things started for the Lumberjacks in the top of the sixth inning will be Daniel Castillo.
Leading things off for Covington, Castillo.
And now pitching for the Braves is Trey Jackson out of Valdosta State. He's appeared in one game so far this season with the Braves. It was against the Tom Sox out in Charlottesville. He pitched one inning, no earned runs. He faced 6 batters. As the first pitch to Castillo is up high for ball 1. Second pitch is a fastball grounded right at shortstop Jake Dowd-Shuri. He'll make the play over to first for out number 1. So one out here, and the top of the sixth will bring up leadoff hitter Thomas Marsala, who is so far 2 for 3 tonight with a single and a double, and an RBI and 2 runs scored to his name. The first pitch to Marsala is a fastball on the low outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 is swung at and driven into center field, chasing center fielder Andrew Schaffner back, but he will make the grab for the second out. So line out to center is the second out of the visiting half of the sixth inning, and that'll bring up left fielder Spencer Williams. So we take a brief moment to thank tonight's game sponsors: Williams Brothers Tree and Lawn Service, CNF Mortgage, and Afton Express. Thank you guys for sponsoring tonight's Staunton Braves home game. The first pitch to Williams is a ball that misses low. The next Braves home game is over a week from now, Sunday, July 7th, where you can get those free tickets for the game as that ball is fouled off to the left side for strike one. As I was saying again, you can get free tickets for the home game, next home game, Sunday, July 7th at Kaufman Funeral Home and Crematory and Select Bank. Those two organizations have graciously sponsored that night's game and are offering free tickets at their establishments. The 1-1 is off the thumb of Brett Wamsley. So the count will run 1-2 after the swinging strike. A little bit of confusion there as it appears Walmsley might have gotten crossed up by Trey Jackson. Again, Trey Jackson, a relatively new pitcher to the team. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Spencer Williams. As Trey Jackson comes set. The 1-2. Off-speed pitch line right back up the middle for a 2-out base hit. So the 2-out knock will bring up designated hitter Gregory Mello with a runner on first and 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Jackson comes set. Takes a peek at Williams at first. The pitch is a breaking ball. It catches the inside part of the plate for strike one. Mello is 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a single so far tonight. The 0-1 is another breaking ball grounded to third baseman Brad Garner. He'll make the play over to first in plenty of time for out number 3. So 1 hit, no walks, no errors, 1 runner left on base as we head to the home half of the 6th inning. Covington Lumberjacks lead it 9-1.
fielder from NC State, Andrew Schaffner.
So defensive change here for the Lumberjacks in the bottom of the 6th as they put Jorge Santana III over at first base and pull Thomas Marsala as the first pitch to Andrew Schaffner is a ball. Bottom of the 6th, Lumberjacks lead it 9-1. A 1-0 pitch to Schaffner is popped foul over by the picnic area down the third base side. As the count runs even, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 misses is counter run, 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 is at the knees, and we'll even the count back up this time at 2-2. The 2-2 is chopped foul on the left side and over into the Braves bullpen. We'll do it again. Here's the 2-2 delivery. As that ball is again fouled off over into the picnic area, and almost a nice grab by the young fan down there with the glove in the picnic area. Garrett Darner on the mound. The 2-2 is grounded to the right side, and a moxie hop, but a nice little leaping stop from Jose Alfonso. He'll make the play over to first, or the first out of the home half of the 6th.
The second baseman, Tim Dickinson.
So that'll bring up second baseman Tim Dickinson, who's 0 for 2 so far tonight. Certainly looking to change things around here. Another ground ball on the right side, fielded cleanly by second baseman Jose Alfonso, and again on to first base for out number 2. So back-to-back groundouts to the second baseman for Garrett Darner. And that'll bring up Wyatt Campbell to the dish with 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch to Campbell is taken for strike 1. Again, Campbell making his John Moxie debut tonight. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the first inning. The 0-1 is a fastball that misses low and away as the count is even up at 1-1. Big swing and a miss at the 1-1 fastball from Garrett Darner will bring the count to 1-2. Campbell steps back into the box. The windup and the 1-2 from Darner is lined right back up the middle past the glove of Jose Alfonso and into center field for a 2-out single. So again with 2 outs, Wyatt Campbell coming through and putting runners on base for the Braves. So the 2-out single will bring up designated hitter, the left-handed hitter, Noah Canterbury. Again, Lumberjacks lead it 9-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. The first pitch to Canterbury is lined over by the Burger Barn, where you can go pick up your burgers and all kinds of concession goods here at John Moxie. The 0-1 is up and away as the count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. Beautiful Friday night here at John Moxie. Perfect weather for a ball game, not too hot, not too terribly cold. Two one now the count to Canterbury. Darner comes set. The 2-1 is swung at and missed. So Darner gets Canterbury to chase the fastball up and away as the count runs even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first, 2 outs here for the Braves. Canterbury looking to keep things going. The 2-2 from Darner is fouled off almost right into the Braves dugout. And we'll do it again at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Darner comes set. The 2-2 is again fouled off, and this time right by the on-deck batter, Jake Dowd-Truey. So we'll do it again at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Canterbury doing his best to be a pest up in the box. The 2-2 is swung at and missed for strike 3. So 1 hit, no walks, no errors, 1 runner left on base for the Braves as we go into the top of the 7th. The Covington Lumberjacks lead it 9-1. So a defensive and a pitching change for the Braves. We'll do the defensive change first. Now doing the catching for Staunton is Frankie Carreras. He comes in for Brett Walmsley. And now pitching for the Braves is Sam Bell after Trey Jackson's night comes to a close after 1 inning pitched.
Leading things off for Covington, Shane R. Brown.
So Shane R. Brown will now step up into the box for the Lumberjacks. And the first pitch to Brown is fouled back for strike 1. So 0-1 the count. 0-1 now the count to Chainard Brown. The pitch from Sam Bell is at the knees for strike 2. Sam Bell comes set. The 0-2 pitch to Brown is chopped right at shortstop Jake Dowd. Sure, he'll feel it. Want to hop and make a hard throw over to first for the first out of the inning. All right, so a lot more defensive changes actually for the Braves. Is it short?
Now batting for Covington, Jose Alfonso.
So Jacob Lester actually made that play at shortstop. So he came in for Jake Dowd-Truey, and now at second base is Cameron Cole, who came in for Tim Dickinson. So Jose Alfonso will step up to the dish. The 1-0 is in the dirt. And we'll bring the count to 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-0. Fastball misses up high, and the count runs 3 balls, no strikes. Sam Bell comes set. Here's the 3-0. That ball is fouled back for strike 1. So 3 balls, 1 strike now to Alfonso. The pitch from Bell misses low for ball 4. So Jose Alfonso's on with a 1-out walk. And that'll bring up center fielder Caleb Henry. Sam Bell comes set. Alfonso gets his lead off first. The throw over is not in time.
Some other defensive changes for the Braves. Now at second base is Cameron Cole, and now at shortstop is Jacob Lester.
The first pitch to Caleb Henry is fouled off for strike 1. So the count runs, no balls and 1 strike to Caleb Henry. Runner on first, 1 out. Sam Bell will throw over, and Alfonso's back in plenty of time. Here's the 0-1. That ball is hit high and deep out to right center field and gone. So a mammoth shot off the bat of Caleb Henry. Goes over the trees out in right center. That's his second home run of the night. So Caleb Henry with 2 dingers tonight as the Covington Lumberjacks extend their lead to 11-1. I mean, that was a mammoth shot off the bat of Caleb Henry. And it just kept carrying. I thought it was going to stay in the yard, maybe get out to where the wall is, but that ball just kept on going here in this humid night at John Moxie. So 1 out, nobody on, following the 2-run shot. And the first pitch to Fabian Amaro is outside for ball 1. Oh, 1-0 catches the outside part of the plate and evens up the count 1-1. comes set. The 2-0 is in the dirt for ball. I'm sorry, the 1-1 is in the dirt for ball 2. He's looking at the scoreboard out in center field. Mr. Jean. 2-1 the count. I keep on looking at that scoreboard. Now it's 3-1. Three and one out, nobody on here for the Lumberjacks is after they extended their lead over the Braves to 11-1. After the 2-run shot off the bat of Caleb Henry, who's got 2 homers so far here tonight. As Fabian Amaro is on with a walk after that pitch misses inside.
Brings up the shortstop, Quentin Jenkins.
So 1 out, runner on first for the Lumberjacks as Quentin Jenkins steps into the box and takes the first pitch he sees for strike 1. The 0-1 from Bell is in the dirt and gets really far away from the catcher, Frankie Carreras. And Fabian Amaro will advance to second on the wild pitch. So 1-1 the count after the wild pitch. That advanced Fabian Amaro over to second base. The 1-1 is fouled off into the screen for strike 2. Sam Bell comes set. A 1-2 misses and evens up the count 2-2. Here's the 2-2 delivery from Bell. Is lined over the shortstop Jacob Lester and into left field. Fabian Amaro will hold at third base. And Quentin Jenkins is on with a 1-out single. So first and third, and again 1 out as Daniel Castillo will step into the box for the Lumberjacks. So first and third, 1 out. The pitch from Bell is lined in left center field, getting down and into the grass for a 1-out base hit. So the base hit will bring another run across for the Lumberjacks
Now batting for Covington.
as they extend their lead
Orlando Lakes, Florida.
now
Jorge
to
Santana the
12-1. First and second, 1 out as Jose Santana III will step in for his first at-bat tonight. First pitch he sees is a fastball taken up high for ball 1. The 1-0 is pop foul and over by the wigwam to even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is hit high, chasing the right fielder, A.J. Wenrich back. He camps under it, makes the grab. Tagging from second base is Quentin Jenkins. And the Lumberjacks have runners now at the corners with 2 outs here in the visiting half of the 7th.
Spencer Williams.
And Spencer Williams now stepping into the box. So far tonight, he is 3 for 4 with a home run, a triple, and a single. So he is one swing away from doing something that not many people have done in their baseball careers. The first pitch to him is a fastball up and away for ball 1. The 1-0 is pop foul over the press box for strike 1. Again, big time cycle watch here at John Moxley with Spencer Williams in the box now. He's got a home run, a triple, and a single, so he only needs a double. The 1-1 misses inside. As the count will run 2 balls, 1 strike. Sam Bell comes set. The 2-1 hits him on the hammy. So that'll load the bases with 2 outs for the Lumberjacks. As it appears now, a pinch hitter for the Lumberjacks will come in. Wyatt Griffith will hit for Gregory Mello. And it looks like head coach Brady Bogart is going to go out and make a pitching change here with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Yeah. Looks like new guy Dale Boone is going to come out of the pen and make his Valley League debut.
Let's look at our S&W Home Appliance Center entry giveaway tonight. Jimmy Mack has won entry into the S&W Home Appliance Center microwave raffle that will take place in the Braves' last home game. Jimmy, you must be present in order to win and claim your prize in the Braves' final regular
So
season
Dale
home
Boone will
game.
make his
You can win a microwave
Valley League debut right now as we go to a break. Again, top of the 7th, bases loaded, 2 outs for the Lumberjacks. We'll be back when Dale completes his warm-up. So again, Dale Boone now towing the rubber for the Braves, making his Valley League debut. He's a freshman from Union, West Virginia, and he is currently undecided on where he's going to school. He'll step in with the bases loaded and 2 outs. First pitch to Wyatt Griffith is up high for ball 1. Wyatt Griffith pinch hitting for designated hitter Gregory Mello here in this at-bat. Boone comes set. The 1-0 delivery. Catch is at the knees for strike 1. So 1-1 the count. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. The pitch is an absolutely excellent breaking ball. It got Griffith to chase as the count runs 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. That ball is fouled off right into the Braves bullpen. And Griffith will stay alive with a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Boone comes set. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses up and away to even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded here in the top of the 7th. The pitch from Boone is lined back up the middle for a base hit. So 1 run will come across, and so will the second one as the throw from center fielder Andrew Schaffner goes to third base, and the Lumberjacks will extend their lead over the Braves now to 14-1.
Well, I just noticed that Nate Prince is in center.
So sorry, it was not from Schaffner. I'm getting word now from the official score that is Nate Prince out in center field. So the Lumberjacks been around for all the way around for the second time so far tonight. As Chanar Brown, the man who led off this inning, comes back up again with runners on first and second and 2 outs. The 1-0 catches the top part of the zone and evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. One is a fastball that misses up and away, as the count will now go to 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 is absolutely scorched foul down the left field line. I mean, I think I saw a little, like a tail coming off that ball after he hit it. So Chanar Brown will step back into the box now with the 2-2 count. Yeah, if we did have StatCast here, it would have broken it, that's for certain. Runners on first and second. The 2-2 is waved out and missed for strike 3. An absolutely excellent breaking ball from Dale Boone gets Chanar Brown swinging. And after a big 5-run 7th inning from the Lumberjacks, they extend their lead over the Braves 14-1. Going into stretching time here at John Moxey as we have ourselves a 7th inning stretch. We'll be back again. Lumberjacks lead it 14-1. So leading things off now in the home half of the 7th is Jacob Lester. He came on to play shortstop in the top of the 7th inning for Jake Dowd-Truey. So Dowd-Truey's day comes to a close after an 0-for-2 night. The pitch to Lester misses inside. So the count runs 2 balls, no strikes to Jacob Lester. Garrett Darner still on the mound for the Lumberjacks. That off-speed pitch catches the top part of the zone. And we'll bring the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 is fouled off over by the football field, and we'll even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 is lined right at the shortstop, Quentin Jenkins, for out number 1. So after the leadoff line out, that'll bring up the third baseman.
Brings up the right fielder, number 41, A.J. Winrich.
It'll bring up A.J. Winrich. First pitch to Winrich is in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 misses inside, and the count runs 2 balls, no strikes to A.J. Winrich.
Somehow it landed on the wood here.
The 2-0 is grounded right at the third baseman for out number 2. The new third
Now
baseman.
back for the Braves is the third baseman, Brad Gardner.
So Brad Gardner will step into the box now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. The Braves need 3 runs to keep this one going. The first pitch is hit sky high in a shallow left field. Calling for it is the shortstop, Quentin Jenkins. And he'll make the grab for the 3rd out and to end the inning by way of mercy roll here tonight. Braves take the loss on this one, 14-1 in 7 innings. As we would like to thank the game sponsors tonight. Again, tonight's game sponsors were Williams Brothers Tree and Lawn Service, CNF Mortgage, and Afton Express. So thank you to those 3 organizations for sponsoring tonight's game. The next home game is Sunday, July 7th. Where you can get your free tickets for that game is Kaufman Funeral Home and Crematory, as well as Select Bank. So Kaufman Funeral Home and Crematory, as well as Select Bank, will be sponsoring Sunday, July 7th's game and be giving out free tickets for that night's game. Again, at the end of 7 innings, the Covington Lumberjacks win this one by way of run rule, 14-1. Again, we'll be back Sunday, July 7th. That'll do it for us up here in the booth. We hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Friday night. And again, we will see you back here at John Moxley Stadium Sunday, July 7th.